First at 5:30 tonight, a strong reaction to our story that aired yesterday, detailing a private meeting that should have never been behind closed doors.
A government watchdog group believes former State Senator John Celona received special treatment at a Board of Elections meeting Friday. Celona pleaded guilty years ago for selling his seat for personal gain. After serving 2.5 years in prison, he's racked up $178,000 in fines for not filing campaign finance reports.
He argued to lower his fines at the Friday meeting, but the fact that the meeting was private is raising serious questions. Eyewitness News reporter Steve Nielsen is live in our studio now with a new reaction that's new at 5:30.
Well, after our report Monday revealed the tape recording of a behind closed doors meeting, I went to Common Cause, Rhode Island. They're a government watchdog group, and say what happened at the Board of Elections was egregious. A cassette tape rolled on what was supposed to be a private meeting.
So right now, what we're saying, everything here is open, is what you're telling me?
How unusual is this?
I've never encountered that in the hundreds of public meetings I've gone to.
John Marion with Common Cause was outside when the Board of Elections went into executive session to discuss $178,000 in fines levied against ex-State Senator John Celona. In the recording of the private meeting we obtained, you can hear Celona negotiate how much he owes. That's when the board asked Celona to leave, and the board's attorney informs members that it has to be a public conversation. Then they try to find out who called for the closed-door meeting with Celona, something they all agree shouldn't have happened.
Who made the decision? Well, you or Bob?
He's my boss, and he
So Bob made the decision, is what you're saying, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I want to know. It's very important.
Yeah.
Bob is Robert Cando, the executive director of the board. Even though they say he set up the meeting, he wasn't there because of a conflict of interest, according to a board member in the recordings.
Do you think Celona received special treatment to be able to have that conversation behind closed doors?
Yeah. I think he got special treatment to do it in executive session.
Board of Election members agreed.
We put John Celona fine resolution on the agenda. We had 4 television cameras and 6 recorders.
It raises the level, I think, of suspicion that they're not acting in the public interest.
Well, the tape was released to us because the Attorney General's office told the board that it should have been a public discussion. And if Celona wants to negotiate for a lower fine, he'll have to do it in public next time. Cando has declined our request for an interview. I'm Steve Nielsen, Eyewitness News.